Hello, my name is Colin. I'm the female hydrotherapist here at Hartland Lifestyle Center, and today I want to share something amazing with you. A very amazing medicinal plant. It's called aloe or Aloe barbadensis. Right over here, as you can see, it's a very prickly little succulent plant, and I want to tell you a little testimony. A few years ago, I had like the skin rash all over my body, and there were a few things that I did. But one thing that I did was to take aloe vera leaf and rub the gel all over my body for 2 weeks straight. At the end of that, my contact dermatitis was gone and my skin was beautiful, soft, and very clear. So let's talk about some of the benefits of this wonderful plant. Aloe is a nutritive. It has a lot of vitamins, enzymes, saponins, and things that the body needs to function well. It is also an emollient. So you can use it for your skin to soothe it when you have sunburn. Oh, nobody likes that sunburn, right? Sunburn, and you can soothe the skin with some aloe vera. You can cut the leaf and just use the gel topically to soothe some irritation on the skin or even insect bites on the skin. As a demulcent, which means you can use it internally when you have GERD, gastroesophageal acid reflux, or IBS, or any kind of ulcerations in the stomach. Aloe is a very good wound healer, so even if you have like a little burn on your skin, you can use aloe for that. But first, I want to show you how to debitter your aloe. So first of all, you need a knife, okay? And we're going to extract a leaf from this plant over here. Make sure that when you cut your aloe vera, you don't get pricked by the little spines on the side. They're very sharp. So I'm going to get a few leaves right there. Let's do one more. I am demolishing this plant. I am very sorry about that. You're going to wash your leaves, which I'm going to do now. And then when I come back, I'll show you how to cut them. Okay, so there's something I want you to notice about aloe. It has like this yellowish, gooey kind of gel. When you make a juice or when you use it internally, you want to get rid of that latex, unless you want to use it as a laxative when you have constipation and you want to go to the bathroom. But we want to get rid of this. So I'm going to show you how to debitter your aloe for when you want to use it internally. Okay, you need your sharp knife. We're going to cut off this end, and then cutting away from yourself, you're going to get rid of those spines. Okay, it's nice if you have a nice sharp knife. And then we're going to extract the gel. So pressing down, I wish I had a bigger leaf, but that's okay. You're going to try and cut as close to the cellulose as possible so you can get rid of all the green and get more gel out of your plant, okay? So be very careful, don't cut yourself. And I'm telling that to myself right now as well. See, I got a little bit of green there. Isn't that beautiful? Just look at that. Nice gel inside. You can also, to extract it, use either a spoon or some flat object to scrape out the gel, which is what I'm going to do today. And I'm going to need a mason jar so I can scrape all my gel inside of there. Okay. You're just going to plop that into the jar and do the other side. Okay, this is going to take a while, so it'll require a little bit of patience from all of us. Now, just a note, you can also get aloe vera like at Walmart if you don't have any aloe growing in your garden. And the nice big fat leaves, they have a lot more juice and gel in them. And they're from the adult plant, and they might have a worse smell than this. but it's better to use those big leaves than the little small ones like these for your juice or suppositories that we're gonna make a little later. Okay, so now that you have extracted some of the gel, you can use a lot more than this. We are gonna pour some filtered water on it and let it sit for about 10 minutes, okay? We are debittering it, and while that is going, we will make our carrot, honey, and aloe poultice for burns and ulcers. I'll put this over to the side. Okay, carrots, like these carrots we have here, has wonderful properties. It has beta-carotene, which is very good for wound healing, and it's good for the skin. You know, when I was a little girl, my mom always said, eat your carrots so that you can have good eyes, your eyes can work well. And I kind of wish I listened to her because I have to wear glasses. I'm not wearing them right now. Okay, so I've washed my carrots, and we're gonna chop the ends off. And I'm using the same knife. And now we're gonna shred our carrots into a bowl, about half a cup of the carrots, okay? Okay, so after you've obtained your half a cup of your carrot, then we are going to add 1 teaspoon of honey. Honey is very beneficial. It has antibacterial and antifungal properties. Just as a note, you don't want to serve honey to a child under the age of 2 because of the Clostridium botulinum bacteria that is in the honey. It can really affect their health. That is why you would serve it only to children above the age of 2 and older. But as the Bible says, eat honey, my son, because it's good for you. So honey, like I said, has antibacterial, antifungal properties, and we're going to use it in this poultice, especially for suppurations and burns, because there's a lot of bacteria on the skin, and the honey would help the bacteria not to grow, but the bacteria will actually, instead of eating the skin, it will eat the honey, and the same with the carrot. So you want 1 teaspoon of honey in your little poultice that we're making here. 1 teaspoon. That's a big teaspoon, but 1 teaspoon of honey. Okay, so we're gonna go back to our aloe vera plant, and we're gonna cut 1 leaf of aloe vera, and we need about 1/4 cup of aloe vera gel. So I'm cutting the aloe. I'm gonna just use 1 of the, well, let's do 2. 2 will be great. Okay, remember to wash them as well and dry them. And then we're gonna do the same process as we did for the debittering and get a hold of all the nice, beautiful gel inside. Let me put this aside. Now, like I said earlier, aloe vera is very good at wound healing, and that is why we're adding it into this poultice, so it can help to heal whatever wound you have, whether it's a burn or an ulceration on the skin, especially for like the elderly that are bedridden. You want to get rid of the bed sores that develop while they are lying on one side of the body. Okay, so you just want to place your gel in there. So as you can see, we're not debittering this one because you just need all the wonderful properties it has. So now we're just going to mix it all together. Getting all that gel incorporated with your carrot and your honey, so it almost becomes like a little bit of a paste, as you can see. And when you're ready, we're going to use some paper towel, or you can use, if you have gauze at home, like some people might do, you can use that as well. But we're going to use paper towel, and you're going to place your poultice on top of the paper towel. And this will go directly onto the skin. It's a little bit messy, but I will show you on my skin. You're going to place it on top of the skin. And you're going to use saran wrap. Of course, it is better if you have help at home to help you do this than having a one-handed person. But if you don't, you can also use like a long sleeve shirt just to cover it up and to secure it in place. Okay, this is not very pretty, but you get the idea. So you'll leave that on as long as you can or until it dries out, and you want to replace it every now and then, especially in the case of ulcers or burns. So it helps to soothe and heal, and you will see the wound get smaller and smaller and smaller. It might take a little while, but it has great benefits. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes, and now we are gonna debitter or strain out our aloe vera that has been soaking. So you will need maybe a bowl, or you can just do it over the sink, it's fine. And a strainer, it can be bigger than this, but you need one just to strain it so you don't lose all your aloe vera into the water. You see the nice gooey gel coming out? That is the thing you don't really want to drink that much. Okay, you can rinse it again and soak it again if you like to have it less bitter, but we are going to go ahead and make our juice. So you need about half a cup of aloe vera gel, but we have about a quarter cup over here. This is just beautiful. Look at all that gel. Okay, I have a few more pieces in here. So the recipe for the aloe vera gel, or aloe vera juice rather, is a half a cup of aloe vera, a teaspoon of honey, and 1 lime or lemon if you like, and also half a cup or more of water. But since we have a quarter of the cup here, we're gonna do half the recipe. Okay, so I'm gonna juice 1 lime. If you have a bigger lime, that's great. So I'm gonna juice half of the lime actually. So you want the juice of 1 lime or 1 lemon, depending on your taste. And then we're gonna add half a teaspoon of our beautiful honey as well. Sometimes I like to add just a little bit more honey just to get rid of that bitter taste. Most of the bitter taste is gone, but it still has a little bit of a kick to it. So this juice is, like I said earlier, is very good for acid reflux or any kind of ulcers in the stomach or things like that that affect your digestive tract. Okay, and we need a quarter cup of water. So then we're just gonna blend it up and hopefully drink it off afterwards. So there you go. Here you have your aloe vera juice. You can add more water if you want it to be a little bit less thick. So you can just pour that into your glass. You can take about maybe a quarter cup before a meal if you have acid reflux. Before every meal, actually, you would like to take that. So you see that beautiful, beautiful juice coming out of there. So, don't you just think that aloe vera is such an awesome plant to have around? Bon appetit. So, thank you for joining us and learning with us a little bit more about the wonderful benefits of aloe vera. I hope you enjoyed and you get to make this wonderful juice for yourself at home. You have a blessed day.